Hey, what's up everybody out there in YouTube? Wesley Forbes here with a long-awaited video. Before I begin with the tank, as you're looking at it here, I wanted to say that I looked on YouTube recently and I went onto my channel and I just glanced over at the subscriptions, and I've been getting emails that have been notifying me of new subscribers, but I did not understand, or I did not see how many there actually was. The last time I checked, I was about at 400 subscribers. The last time I looked a couple of days ago, I was over 600. And I am just like flabbergasted at how many subscribers have actually come on to my channel. It's awesome. I thank you guys very much for taking interest in, my experience as a hobbyist in this field. And I hope you guys are enjoying what you're seeing. I try to answer all of the questions as they come in. But life gets in the way sometimes, and I don't get to it right away. But I do want to say that I appreciate you guys subscribing to my channel, so that I can hopefully educate you guys just going through my experience. I am not a professional in any means, but sometimes you just learn by watching other people's experiences, and that's all I'm trying to do, in this YouTube channel. So thanks again, and let's get on to the tank. As you guys can see, things are moving along quite slowly in my opinion, but actually if I think about it, it's probably right on time for the way that things work for new tanks. I think January 4th is going to be about 4 months for this tank, which is very, very young. So I'm going to show you guys a couple of the corals, and as you can see, I do have about 7 fish in there right now, and I think I'm going to hold off on adding any more from here on out. They all seem to be getting along well. I don't want to overpopulate the tank and cause problems in the future. So let's check out and see what I have here. I'm on a tripod, so you guys are gonna have to bear with me if it gets a little bit jerky. I don't have that much experience with this thing, so let's give it a try here, moving it around. Start over on this side, the left island. And as you can see here, I'm slowly adding corals. I have like some Recordia right here. I have a green one right there to the left. And then I have like a multicolored one here. There's a yellow one in the back there. And then there's a blue one. So I'm starting to just get these low light type, or not as sensitive corals than SPS, because I did try to put some SPS in here and it did not work out. It's way too soon for that to be happening. So as you can see here, I've probably gone and got a bunch of zoanthids, as they are able to adapt and they're not as sensitive as SPS. So I'm really liking those. And then by the time I do start getting some SPS in here, these will start growing onto the rocks and start looking really nice. These here are some red hornets, as you can see, looking really nice. Over here I have a Duncan coral, and this thing underneath the head right there, when it closes up, you can see that there's already 3 new heads that are going to start growing onto this thing. So it's already starting to grow, which is great. Moving along here, I want to show you this frog spawn, and it's doing quite well. I don't think it's opening up to its full potential right now, just because I have a couple of clownfish, as you can see here. I don't know if I'm going to be able to get both of them in a shot, but this is the male here, and there's mama right there. And they actually host that frog spawn. These are snowflakes, as you can tell by the pattern. And so they're totally awesome. I love those guys. Here is a trumpet coral that hopefully is going to grow into a nice shape. What else? There's a yellow tang, and here's another one of the ones that I really like here. That is a pink female wrasse. It's a flasher wrasse. Awesome. Over here you see yellow-eyed tang along with Potter's Angel. I have a few acans, as you can see here. These are like purple and green, just gorgeous. These ones here are red, and then I'm really loving these here, these orange. It's really nice and open. Took a while for them to finally open up, but I was told just leave them. Let them do their thing. Let them adjust to the tank parameters, and then they'll start really taking off, and they definitely have. Here I have some more zoanthids, some orange bam bams, and these over here next to it are some fire and ice zoanthids. So I'm just really starting to get some corals added. They seem to be doing okay. Here's some Sunny D's. And some more zoanthids over here. Like I said, I'm starting off with the less sensitive type of corals right now because I do not want to lose any more SPS, because I did try a couple frags and it just was way too soon. The water isn't mature enough. It's barely 4 months. It's probably better not to start doing those type of corals, at least after 9 months of your tank running smoothly and everything stabilizing. This here, guys, is a beautiful coral, and I didn't know what I was buying. I just saw it in the LFS, and it's just absolutely gorgeous. So I brought it home, and then I started doing some research on it. I found that it was called a blueberry gorgonian, and it is one of the hardest corals to keep long term. I don't think that I read any kind of literature that said that they've had this thing for over a year. Most likely 6 months it starts to deteriorate and die. I did not know that when I bought it, but now that it's here, all I can do is enjoy it and try to keep it nice and beautiful and open like it is right now. I have it in the undertow of my MP40 so I can get food to it, and hopefully I'll have to see how long I can keep it. Just one of those things that the LFS didn't tell me, and I bought something that hopefully that it'll last longer than most. Here's another beautiful zoanthid. I believe it's a scrambled egg zoanthid. And you know, basically that's about it. I don't really have that many corals. As I said, I'm taking it slow right now. Let me try to get a shot of this. That's a Blenny, Midas Blenny right there. That was my absolute first fish that I put in here, and it is doing quite well. Eats like a pig. Other than that, guys, that's about it. Again, I want to thank all the new subscribers, and I want to, you know, I wish everybody success, and I hope everybody had a very Merry Christmas. And we got a new year here, so I'm hoping that everybody is expecting and looking forward to year 2014. With that, it's Wesley Forbes signing out. Hey, what's up, YouTube? Wesley Forbes here. Wanted to show you guys my sump because I'm doing a couple of new things here. If you noticed, just looking at it very quickly right here, you would notice that you do not see a phosband reactor or my Vertex reactor that I was running phosphate in. And the reason for that is I am kind of putting stock into running some biopellets. I'm going to give these guys a chance. It takes a little while for them to take effect. I know it's been like 5 weeks since I've had them in my tank right here. And as you can see, they're tumbling nicely in Phosband 150 that I modified, so it's getting a really nice tumble, and it's actually right now at 5 weeks and 1 day. So they say that these things actually start kicking in between 6 to 8 weeks, and I'm looking forward to it. My nitrates and phosphates aren't really that high, but they are at about like 10 right now for nitrates, and so of course I would like that to go all the way down to 0. And from what I hear, these bio pellets are the way to go to get this to a pretty low nutrient system, and that's what I'm looking forward to. As we go around here, you can see I have a small ball of Kato in here, and that one was in there, has been in there since day 1. So I really don't think that it's gonna grow, especially with the bio pellets, because they're just going. The bio pellets are going to take the is going to definitely take the all of the nutrients out of the water, so I don't think it's going to grow. Over here, I'm still rocking the Vertex Omega 150 skimmer, and as you can see here, it's chugging away and giving me some pretty decent skimmate. And that's about it. I mean, I have my Neptune's System Apex right in here, and it's still doing its job beautifully with no problems. I'm still rocking my MP40s, as you can see. Both of those are still going well. And my dosers 1 and 2, along with my auto top off from Avast Marine. With that, that's a really quick look at my sump. Hope you guys, if you guys have any questions, just hit me up. Wesley Forbes, signing out.